the sales use tax is pretty often right now at state level. And I have a couple slides on here, common trigger on the sales and use tax. And also, when do you have the, the sales tax? This is related to interstate selling, because this is the big part of the audit. So let's say if you're doing selling online, this would apply to you. I have another webinar that talk about the online sale. So that covers similar information. So I'm not going to cover it right here. And I want to talk about how to avoid sales tax audit. And number one, you want to make sure that you file your sales tax timely. And in the state of Iowa, and the filing deadline just got changed, right? It used to be some of the sales tax, sales tax business, the business who submit sales tax, it is quarterly due. So you only need to file every quarter. But now, since July 1st, they change everybody to monthly. So you don't want to be late, and make sure you submit monthly, even though it is very little amount, right? Filing sales tax on time is one of the best way to avoid taxes, to avoid tax audit, right? And of course, keep good records of sales. When I say good records, and I really think that in today's world, don't try to write things down anymore and use POS system, but of course, and POS system. I'll tell you that there is a big case in Minnesota where someone was, some group of people start up a business to produce this POS system that actually doesn't record transaction properly. So they're going around the places to sell these kind of POS system. When government found out, everybody who used that POS system get audited. And of course, these people got charged, and the owner of the POS system actually in jail. But the thing is that, when we are in business, folks, I know it's kind of, for me to say this, and maybe you felt like, okay, Ying, you just, it's such a cliche, and you don't really, I don't want to hear you saying that. But I want to tell you that if you want to run a legitimate business and you want to organize your affiliates and knows your people who are actually serious with their business too. They are business people. They really are not serious. They come in, they make big dollars, and they're gone. And you don't think I see these people and I come across them, okay? They're not serious as doing a long-term business. So what they want is one-time gain. And even if it is wrong, they don't care because they're gone, right? And, you and I, and we are citizens of the country, and you have your proper social security numbers, and you have your record established, you have your business that you could pass on to generations, or you could sell it for a good price. And whatever you do, it requires you to really be serious of what you do with your everyday business record. And I want to just say that because maybe if I say a million times, then people start listening to me. And because I have seen too many people wanting to do a shortcut is not worth it. But of course, I'm not at the liberty to tell you, oh, this company did that, that client did that, and they got, this one went in jail, that one, what? It just, that's not information I can just give to you right here on the webinar, but I will tell you that I see them. I knew they are there, and I work with them. I try to help them, but some of these people are not really, they don't have the longer vision. And I hope that when you are in business, you're not short of the longer vision, right? So have a proper POS system, track your sales record. When government walking into your store, all you need to do is give me your thumb drive, and I load my data, you go home to check it. And wouldn't that be cool? That is so handsome, right? I just think that feeling is just so good, so worth it. And know the different type of sales. That's another thing. If you are in business like a restaurant, your tips are not subject to sales tax. So make sure that you account them separately, and make sure your equipment and your dishes and your tables, the equipment that you bought for the restaurant, that subject to use tax. I know some of you would get those things from Mexico and from Asian country when they come in and they did not pay sales tax for whatever reason. So if that is the case, you want to make a form pay use tax, because that is important. When you get audited, you know why the auditor want your asset schedule? It's because they want to see how many use tax you should pay.